At the very moment you were watching Donald Trump get sworn in for the second glorious time, I was locking 4 people in the remote and secluded house right behind me. But I promise, it wasn't for any kinky Epstein stuff. Oh, I wish. It's for my new game show. That's right. These 4 contestants have been totally isolated since Inauguration Day. No cell phones, no live television, no internet. Completely cut off from the modern world, the news, even their own families. So why did they agree to 90 days off the grid? Simple. Money. Tonight, the only people in the world who don't know what's happened so far in 2025...
This is what victory feels like. Yeah!
...will come to this studio and try to tell real news from fake news. At this moment, our 4 contestants are headed my way, wearing blindfolds and headphones to make sure they learn absolutely nothing during the trip.
It's not good enough that Greg Gutfeld had his isolation. Now he wants to go down with kidnapping charges.
All I keep imagining is like the world just being burned down.
When they get here, our game begins.
That's pretty.
Real news or fake news? Can they tell fact from fiction?
You are absolutely useless.
Or did they just spend 3 months locked in a remote farmhouse for nothing? Only one contestant will win big, and there's no reward for losing. Just ask Kamala. I'm Greg Gutfeld. This is my new game show. What did I miss? Thank you. Thank you.
How you doing?
Yes.
This is quite possibly the strangest game show ever created.
Can you imagine being completely cut off from the news for 3 whole months? No headlines, no hot takes, no scandals, no Gutfeld. I know, unimaginable. The last time our players saw the news, drones were still swarming above New Jersey. Elon only had 12 kids. And we were still spending millions of dollars on sex changes for boys to help them to get into women's sports. It's wild what can happen in 90 days when you give the greatest living American president a popular mandate, control of all 3 branches of government, and a giant MAGA flamethrower labeled for use on Washington only. But our players tonight, they've missed every single second of it. Unlike the next 2 characters I'm going to introduce to you now. Here we go. Back from having her first baby with Elon Musk, it's Timpf. Yes. There you go. Fun fact, the baby's name is just a shrug emoji. Good for you. Our next panelist lives in Alaska, where Wi-Fi is a myth. Peeing in a river is called streaming, and 90 days of isolation is just called winter. Give it up for Jamie Lissow. So, Kat, you've kind of been away for 90 days as well. What have you been up to? Nothing much?
I had a baby and I beat cancer, all in 2 months.
You had a baby and beat cancer. Way better than the reverse. Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
A rough 90 days, but you look fantastic.
Thank you, yeah.
Jamie, how are you?
I'm cancer-free, but I never had it.
What do you think of this whole premise?
It's absolutely wild. I don't know what's going on in the world, and I've just been living my life for 90 days.
Yeah, no, it's true. In fact, you are more isolated than they are living
Yeah.
in Alaska.
Yeah, now they know how I feel.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly. All right, so tell us about your roles tonight.
Well, they don't know what's real and what's not, so we're gonna be with them a little bit.
Yes. One of us, me or Kat, will try to convince them it's true, and the other one will try to convince them that the story is false. And we'll be there basically to mislead, confuse, and just make up whatever we want. A lot of people call this also being my ex-wife.
Sometimes I'll be telling the truth, sometimes he will. We're gonna switch it up on him.
All right, I'm being told by one of the producers that the players have just arrived in the loading bay. Let's see how they're doing. All right, well, there they are.
Whoa.
They're blindfolded. They have earmuffs on, so they don't know where they are.
It's weird that they're walking like Joe Biden walks without an eye mask.
They actually look a lot more relaxed than I would be in that situation.
So this is 90 days, and they come into this studio, and they open their eyes, and this is their first moments away?
Yeah.
Wow.
All right, a gentle reminder to all of you in the audience, you got to keep your mouth shut, because you don't want to blow it. Here they come. So they can't hear us. Why am I whispering?
Yeah, I don't know.
I felt like, oh my God, they're here. I don't want them to know. But here they come. They're coming onto the set. All right, take your blindfolds off.
Oh, God.
Oh my God.
Wow, Jesus.
Oh, whoa.
Yeah.